Hey everyone, welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Fresh and our Orc Hunter. I appreciate you joining me today, and I hope you are all doing well. Today we are getting back into our general questing, and since we just finished up our last hour of grinding in the Swamp of Sorrows, I have opted to head back into Stranglethorn to handle the next stage of Nessingwary quests. We are heading north of Gromgol now, so let's get over to the camp and get started. We are definitely going to hit level 40 in today's episode. We've only got a couple of bars remaining, and most of it is going to be rested experience. We have not posted auctions yet from the stuff that we collected in the swamp, but we did pick up some jagged arrows from the general supplies vendor in Gromgol. So we can start using those right away if we want to. We might just churn through the rest of our rough arrows just to not to be wasteful. But unfortunately, we are still quite a few gold away from our goal of getting the mount at 40. I would think 20 gold would be not too difficult to come by, especially when you spend an entire hour doing nothing but trying to get it. But it would appear that just taking care of general quests is probably still the way to go. And these quests should serve us well since we'll be able to get some skinning in.
Be good.
And some other stuff like that. We're not going to pick up the Green Hills of Stranglethorn, but maybe we can pick up some pages and sell those on the auction house.
Going on.
Need help? Be careful.
So we've got some more tigers, panthers, and raptors. We're definitely going to be starting with the raptors to the south of us. Yeah, there are some Elder Stranglethorn tigers here. Honestly, I guess most of them are kind of in this area, so maybe we'll be taking on those as well. And originally, I didn't want to take any more quests in Stranglethorn outside of Nessingwary's quest, but it kind of depends. We might want to make an exception and take on some of these Bloodscalp trolls. I feel like they will drop some decent stuff. Stuff that we might be able to sell, or at the very least, we're guaranteed to pick up some silver off of each kill. I think somebody else must be in the area taking on the same thing we are, so we're going to have to probably keep Aspect of the Cheetah on. Just to make sure we can catch up with whoever else is killing these Elder Stranglethorn tigers. We did find a couple at least. And the stuff that we're targeting today should die quite a bit quicker than the stuff that we were dealing with in the swamp. Especially after we hit 40 and start using these arrows. And of course pick up our one of our only other cooldowns in Bestial Wrath. We'll take one more quick round around this hill where I believe Sindal is located. The named tiger we'll have to kill later. And once we run out of tigers again, we'll head further south to deal with the lash-tail raptors. Yep, no more tigers at the moment. Let's see what we can do about these raptors. And they are all dead. Okay, well, they haven't been skinned yet, so we've got that going for us at least. Getting a lot of skinning in, at least. It's definitely been helpful. Just wish the skins were worth a little bit more in the current stage of the classic fresh life cycle. Curious, I haven't heard too much ambient noises since we've entered. I feel like this is still all just the music, even though we've turned this up quite a bit. Maybe if we performed a quick reload, maybe it'll come back. Unless we're just not in the section of Stranglethorn that has the noises in the back. No, there we go. See, I can start hearing them now. Very strange. We did recently just come from the Swamp of Sorrows where it was raining. And maybe that shift over from rain to no rain might have messed up something a little bit. Now we're starting to get those classic jungle sounds. starting to run into enough where I feel comfortable switching over to Aspect of the Hawk now. We'll switch back to Cheetah once we're after the tigers again. I think we are running out of lash tails. We only need 2 more. We'll head back west a little bit, see if we can find those last 2, and then we'll take on some more tigers if we can find them. Yeah, they're all back up down here. We need 1 more though, I think. So take out this last one. We'll do skin a couple enemies and then we'll get those tigers. Let's hope that other player got what he needed, so we're not fighting for kills anymore. Do see a dead body, so it does not bode well for us. Okay, perfect. We've got a couple here. Try to round them all up if we can. 2 more to go. And we'll have some quests to turn in. I guess maybe we'll... I suppose since we're close to the camp, we might as well just turn these in first. Once we are done with them. Because turning in those quests might be enough to push us to 40. And then we'll have a couple of new things that should increase our damage by quite a lot. So before we go and take on the Panthers, it'd be nice to have that. I always forget that we can use Eagle Eye if we want to kind of scope out different areas so we don't have to waste our time kind of running around to specific spots. Always forget about it. I should probably just keep it on my bar somewhere. So we've got a tiger being taken out here. You can use Eagle Eye on like a tree or something in the distance. See a dead raptor. See, seems to be more like raptor kind of territory down there. Sindal is up at the moment. That is good to know. We might be coming right back to him. So we only need one more kill. I'm going to kind of focus on that and just ignore any extra skins that might be on the ground for now. See a tiger being killed over there. So we know we don't need to go in that direction. There we go. A couple over here. We only need one, so we'll save the other one for somebody else. And our skin is being taken. I guess we can just take this one then. Alright, let's go ahead and turn these two in and see how close we can get to 40. Hopefully we can just hit 40. It might not be enough though. Might have to do a little bit more grinding. And maybe we can do that on some of the trolls. Looks like this camp's been cleared out. There's a solid chest over here. Let's see what this one is all about. Nothing too special. I guess we don't really have to go back to a trainer or anything, since we're going to be saving our gold and not spending it on abilities. So I guess it doesn't really matter whether or not we hit 40 at the camp versus just out in the field. Luckily, there should be a vendor at the camp as well, which we definitely need right now. Starting to fill up.
Open for business.
Well met. Safe travel.
Yeah, we're definitely not going to have enough. These are actually not worth that much experience. Okay, so we've got the quest for Sindal. and the next set of raptors, which are going to be in the south, past the bay outside of Gromgol. So Sindal was up before. Let's go and see if he's up now. So we can take care of that real quick. Be on top of that hill there. Take a quick look. And he is dead, unfortunately. Alright, we'll hang around for a little bit. He is a named NPC, so he could respawn pretty quick. In the meantime, I'm going to open up my quest log and take a look at a couple things. Had some stuff from Desolus, but nothing that we need to worry about at this very moment in time. And we've got some stuff probably that we need to pick up at Terran Mill and at Hillsbrad. Let's lay a trap just in case Sindal shows up. I would like to decide where we're going to go next. And I feel like heading into Altaric would be our best bet. We can pick up Voral's wedding ring as well, which is on the border of Lordamere Lake there. I don't think there's a lot in Arathi to take care of. There seems like one or two quests that we might be able to do. Hinterlands is not going to come into play for quite a bit. I suppose we might have the Badlands, maybe. There is some stuff to do here. I think Badlands might be in our near future as well. And probably Dustwallow. So we've got a couple things for sure that we could deal with. Let's not drift too far from this location. See some skins down there that we can grab. You know, I'm curious. I wonder what happens. Can we make our pets stay but also be aggressive? Kind of curious to see how that works while we jump down here. Hopefully we're not drifting too far enough that our pet will despawn. Allow us to grab some skins though. Actually not a bad option because we could also open up our spellbook and use Eyes of the Beast to get a quick visual at what might be going on up there. Still nothing up there. This timer can't be that long. There he is. Interesting. He actually like runs up the hill. didn't realize that he would like run to a specific location. I thought he just respawned up here. Well, Sindal is now dealt with as well. Not too bad. And we're not in a rush to turn this one in, so we can just let's get back on the main road. And we'll head across the river, start working on these Shadowmaw Panthers. If we have to go to the south to get more, then we can start working on the Jungle Stalkers as well. Heading across the river now. And I think before we move forward, we can get a food buff up and running. Let's see how busy these panthers are. Let's head off the road and down the hill. I'm going to be looking for some stealthed enemies. I do have that tracked stealth effect / ability, although I don't really know or understand if it really works all that well. So I think it tracks stealth like once it shows up on your mini-map, but I think it has to actually, I mean, I guess we should just give it a try. I think it just shows up when, like this, when you hear the stealth sound and you can actually see them visibly, but it doesn't actually show you at a distance, I feel like. Which definitely wouldn't be as helpful. But let's head into survival. We can do track hidden. We can see what happens. We have the problem too of that we've got these dots from CodexLite on our minimap as well. And I'm sure that's getting in the way. Starting to run into some tigresses. I don't think we need these for a quest at all. Even after we turn in the one for Sindal, I think that's the last tiger quest before we pick up the Bangladesh quest once we turn in the rest. Yeah, not seeing a whole lot of panthers. We'll head north a little bit. Try our luck to the north of the entrance to Zol Garub, or no, the Venture Company base camp. I think these are filled with elites, yeah, so we'll have to be careful and navigate ourselves around this. Oh, I actually did see a hidden... It was actually helpful for a half second there. There we go, we actually tracked something that was hidden. And yeah, it does seem like it just shows up when you're close enough to actually be able to see them. which isn't as useful as the ability leads itself to be. Got some competition. Not sure what we're going to find here in the woods. All these players here. Yeah, it looks like we may have to take a trip down south. We'll do one more quick sweep. See if we can get lucky. Just a little bit too much going on in this area. And past the venture company guys again. Still not seeing anything. Alright, yeah, it looks pretty cleared out to me. So let's head south. We'll hang out on the main road for a couple seconds before we reach our spot. are halfway through. Still need another 5 of these. Not sure how easily we're going to find them. Looks like there could be one up here by Bangladesh. A couple of dead bodies in the area though, so I'm not sure if we are going to see him. And we do see one here. Looks like Bangladesh is up as well. We'll be dealing with him at some point. I don't know if we're going to be dealing with him solo. He is an elite, I think. Yeah. He's got a couple of Panther bodyguards at his side as well. If any class is going to be able to solo him, it should be us. I'm sure we'll give it a try when the time comes. Just need 2 more Panthers. There should be any kill now that we will hit level 40. Starting to wonder if these Panthers share a spawn with these Tigresses. I feel like we've seen a lot of these now in the location where we would expect to see the Panthers. Can we find one more before we move on to something else? It'd be really nice to find one last one before we... There we go. Perfect. So we should be right next to the jungle stalkers that we need next. And this kill might push us past 40. And it has. Beautiful. All right. Let's get our capstone talent in Bestial Wrath. A wonderful 2-minute cooldown, sending our pet into a rage, causing 50% additional damage for 18 seconds. That's a lot. Yeah, that's a ton. We'll get our food buff back up real quick, and then let's convert our arrows. I have no idea why we have rough arrows in here. Seem to have bought those by accident, but we've got jagged arrows now. Which provide almost double the TPS that the razor arrows were providing us. So, and then, you know, that alongside Bestial Wrath, I'm expecting this to be not dramatic. Dramatic is probably the wrong word, but quite a significant increase in damage output. So far, so good, I feel like. You can see our first jungle stalker over there. Let's take out this basilisk first. Let's get that Bestial Wrath going. These jungle stalkers are a step up. We've been killing stuff that's been in the green now for quite a bit. But now we're dealing with stuff that is actually around our level or higher. Which hasn't been the case throughout most of our journey so far. But I feel like level 40 came at the perfect time. We've got tools to be able to deal with this a little bit better. I'm just going to sell most of this white stuff. I feel like the raptor flesh and the hides and whatnot aren't worth as much as I thought they would be. Just 2 more to kill. Didn't have any competition for these guys. Nice and quick clear. Fortunately, it looks like we're going to have to go out of our way to get that last one. Haven't had anything respawn yet. That should be it. Let's get back to Nessingwary's camp. Let's turn these in. Might hold off on the follow-ups just to make sure that we have enough room in our quest log. We're gonna have to figure out what to do next. Honestly, Razorfen Downs seems like a pretty good bet. We'll see if we can find a group for it fairly quickly. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research on the quests first and just make sure that we have everything that we need. Then we have some decisions as far as where we want to level next. I feel like Dustwallow and Alterac are going to be pretty high on that list. We still have the Salt Flats too in Thousand Needles. I don't know if we've out-leveled that at this point. I'm not sure. I think we'll cut across the river here. Swim across. This is a pretty shallow spot. We're past the Mizja ruins. Hope you guys enjoyed Stranglethorn today. It's a pretty productive trip. And a pretty productive episode overall. Still not getting too much as far as gold is concerned, though, which is a little bit of a shame. We're going to have to wait a little bit longer for that mount. And we are back at the camp.
See you soon.
So we've got Tethys, we've got a named raptor. I don't think that tunic is going to be better than what we have now.
King's honor, friend.
Panther Hunter leggings, 10 agility, 11 stamina. Wow.
For the
I
Alliance.
guess we'll pick these up just for now. We can drop them if we need to, but that might actually be an upgrade for us over these Sentinel Trousers of Power.
Can I help you? Farewell.
And we just picked up the Tiger Hunter gloves. I don't think these are going to be that useful for us. Yeah, I'd rather have the braced handguards and swap with the dog training gloves whenever we need those.
Greetings.
Yep, we can go ahead and sell that. I think that's fine. I don't think we need any of this other
Go with
stuff.
honor, friend.
And I think I'm going to hearth back to the crossroads and take a trip to Thunder Bluff, so that we can start posting some more auctions. And hopefully we get something out of this stuff that we collected in the Swamp of Sorrows. Hoping these prices aren't exactly as they seem. Hopefully they'll surprise us a little bit. And I think that's going to do it for me for today. We hit level 40, which is awesome. It feels great. But we haven't been able to work on professions in quite a while. We're not going to be able to buy some skills just yet, because I do want to get that mount first. I guess I'm not in a super rush, but it feels good to have our capstone talent. It feels good to have some new arrows, finally. It's been quite a while since we can use a new one. And yeah, overall, pretty great episode. And I think in the next one, we'll keep an eye out for a group for Razorfen Downs. I'm going to take a look at some of the quests that we can pick up, make sure that we have everything that we can get, and hopefully we can get some upgrades for that. But we'll see. As always, I appreciate you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.